Hi guys, this is Harrison and Nebian here. This is All Sports Talk, and today we are talking football. So, Nebian, shall we start with what happened this last week? What happened to Chelsea? Let's go right to that.
Oh my goodness. Not happy one bit with that.
What happened?
Well, I don't know. Actually, I to be honest, I missed the first half, but then I saw the second half. Where was I? I was out, I think. And when I got home, they were atrocious defensively. One mistake after another. And
Sleepy Joes everywhere.
Yeah, Sleepy Joes everywhere. And I'm not happy. I think, when we've been having a conversation about places where Chelsea needs to improve, I've been saying attack because they can't they can't convert goals.
Yeah, that was early in the season.
Yeah, that was early in the season. But I think their attack is kind of is decent now. It's fluid.
Well, with the signings that they've made now as well,
and
they expect.
And exactly, the signings, they are definitely going to improve them even further. But one part where they need to get even better on, my God, it has to be defending.
Yeah.
So they definitely need one world-class centre-back. You saw what happened to with Liverpool with when they signed Virgil van Dijk. All it takes sometimes is just one centre-back.
Yeah, all it takes is
just
one commanding figure at the back, and then it shows up the rest of the defence. Because I don't think Rudiger, for example, is a bad defender. I think he's a good defender, but I think he needs someone there to give him confidence and to give the team confidence. And then I think it might lift their performance. But they need the left back as well. Alonso's dead.
Yeah, no,
the goalkeeper potentially as well.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. The thing with the goalkeeper is I kind of gave him the benefit of the doubt early on because when you look at when De Gea came to Man United, he had that first 6 months of first season where it's a bit shaky, and I thought, he's young, he's gonna get better. This year he was supposed to kick on, but there were times when he was not as secure as he wanted to be.
When did he sign? Last year?
Yeah, it was last year. So last year was his first season. And
look at Alisson and him. It's been night and day, hasn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Commanding and assured for Liverpool. He's made the odd mistake, actually. He's not been without any mistakes. I remember
I guess
the season they won the Champions League, right early in the season, he made mistakes as well.
Yeah. So, I mean, when it comes to Chelsea, it's looking like they are taking it right down to the wire now, that top 4 spot. I thought prior to the lockdown, we had it in the bag. Now...
Yeah.
I still think we'll pull it through.
We were keeping an eye on that result yesterday with Leicester and Bournemouth. That was an interesting turnaround, wasn't it?
Yeah, right at the end. Well,
so that
in the last half an hour, Leicester had a bit of a meltdown. So that kind of that was a lifeline for Chelsea.
And United.
We are going to have a look at what's going to happen to United tonight. So what do you reckon? Firstly, well, I know what you're going to say, but just tell us firstly, you're going to say United's going to get third, aren't you?
Well, we know it's...
And then how much have you been enjoying Mason Greenwood? Go on.
Well, we know it's in United's hands to come third now because all they have to do is win their remaining fixtures and then they stay ahead of everyone. But to go to your second question, Mason Greenwood, the guy is a phenom. He is special and he is super talented. We, as United fans, we can't contain our excitement right now how good this guy can possibly be. But it's all too soon. And we've seen good, talented youngsters like the Robinhos, the Adrianos, or even United, that Ravel Morrison, who was like meant to be one of the best youth talents ever. But I don't think he is like that. He reading reports and reading things about him, he seems to be the guy that he is just focused on football, focused on improving. I heard a quote come out some time ago about he believes he's nowhere near as good as he can be, and quotes from strikers in the club saying that they would go into the room where they look at footage of games and stuff like that, and Greenwood was in there watching footage of he's finishing and stuff like that. So hopefully he's got a level head on his shoulder.
Yeah. So as an England fan, I would I hope it works out and he becomes the world-class striker that you're saying. And, you can definitely see it in him. He's very talented. We just hope he doesn't go off the rails like some youngsters tend to do once in a while.
He's got this ability to just place the ball in the back of the net in any position, in the box, out of the box. He's very deadly. If you look at his percentage conversion rate, it's phenomenal. It's something like in the mid-20s for his right foot, and in 33% on his left foot. if you look at Zlatan Ibrahimovic, for example, when he was at United that season, when they won Europa League, he was on 12% conversion rate.
So I was going to go and say Mason Mount versus Mason Greenwood, but I can see where your allegiances might seem to be lying on that
Mason
one.
Mount, no way. Mason Mount is not the same technique. Or
Well, he has played more
can't be in
matches
the
this
same
year.
room.
He has played more matches this year, and
Yeah, but he's played more matches because he's had no competition. Mason Greenwood has.
he's
Rashford,
only
Martial.
been playing for a team that has been above United up to this point, and still is.
Nah, well, you can't say Chelsea's been better than United this year.
Oh, in the league,
especially
actually,
in the
no,
last
I can actually
20
say
games.
I can actually say that in the league they have been. To be fair, they have.
Yeah,
They're
higher in the league right now, technically, but
well, it's in United's hands, I guess. So
the match tonight decides.
Yeah. So, are you excited about tonight's match? So we're kind of
I'm very excited.
doing a preview on that as well.
All right, I'm very excited.
What's your particular lineup?
I'm a bit nervous because usually when teams go a long time unbeaten, the pressure mounts and mounts, and also, especially when the media catches on to the fact that they're unbeaten. So the media's talking about their run now, and when media catches on about unbeaten runs, usually the team cracks and they fold. But knowing that Man City, and for some stupid reason, they didn't get this 2-year ban, European ban today.
That was today, yeah.
And knowing that they have a chance to leapfrog Chelsea and Leicester and go into third spot, I feel that the boys are going to do the job, and I feel that they're going to perform and get the win tonight. But I'm a bit worried.
Yeah, it kind of felt like with Man City getting the ban, kind of felt like there was one last chance for them. Like even finishing fifth would be okay. But that got confirmed today that Man City will play. So that means that
what do you make of that?
Fourth will be super important. Well, I don't know. Nothing in UEFA seems to stick. You look at all the punishments that UEFA dishes over the years, and they always get overturned. Always.
It's a joke. UEFA
like,
is a joke.
What is it? What's the point of punishments if they're always going to get overturned?
Well, here's the thing. Clearly, Man City have done something wrong because they gave them a fine. So why did they take away the 2-year suspension while they kept a fine? They were throwing Arab money at it, probably oil money.
Probably, for all you know.
Anyway.
Talking about, we talked about City briefly. Liverpool, can they get 100 points, you reckon?
Yeah, they can. I don't think they will. Because
so right now
they've lost their motivation and hunger. They were fighting for that title. They got it. Yeah. They're out of the Champions League, so they are going to start using their reserves and their academy players and things like that. So I don't think they're going to get the 100 points.
So they're on course for 102 at the moment. And me, as a Chelsea fan, knowing that they're going to play Chelsea, I don't think they'll make it, obviously, because Chelsea is going to beat them, or at the very least draw with them. But
yeah, right.
So, well, actually, no. If they draw with Chelsea, they can get 100. So only if they lose to Chelsea, then they can't get 100. So yeah, they could do. Another thing I wanted to, I guess we could finish with this is I was looking at the trailer of Amazon for Tottenham. That looked really interesting. That looked really, you know how Jose's box office. You just love to see behind the scenes with Jose. So when I saw the trailer, I haven't seen much of the Man City one, the Man City season. I've seen the odd sort of clip here and there. But the one with Tottenham this year, I really want to have a look at what all the things behind the scenes.
They need to go for a Man United documentary. That one will get lots of views. We all know who gets the views in football when it comes to papers. They love printing or they love writing about Man United.
Yeah, United
Imagine
obviously
Amazon does that.
United has the largest amounts of fans in probably the world, I think. But so that you do have a point there, but I'm talking more about the Mourinho factor, and also what happened to Tottenham in terms of the Pochettino, who was like the darling there. He done everything right up to that last season, absolutely everything right there, and they got rid of him.
Apart from win the Champions League or win a trophy.
Yeah, but come on, like he made the Champions League final. Do you really think yes, when you make the final, you've got to win it, but still, it's Tottenham. They weren't really world beaters. They were great. They were a very good team, one of the best that they've had. But at the end of the day, they were Tottenham, and they lost to Liverpool. So, yeah.
So they lost to Liverpool.
to Liverpool, who's turned out to be
scumbags. I think I might have dropped an F-bomb there.
All right. Anyway. Well,
But no, you're right. He is box office, and the thing with Jose is he's become more box office than his teams nowadays. It's more fun watching Jose and his pressers than it is watching his teams.
That's right. Yeah.
So I feel for Tottenham fans because I think some of them believe that Jose is going to get this done, and some don't believe in him at all. But I think Jose, we've all seen it. We've all been down this road. Me and you, both United, Chelsea fans, having experienced it. It seems like Jose is off the rails a bit in terms of managing football clubs and man management, maybe. But anyway, we'll move on from that. Norwich got relegated.
Yeah, so that's
Who's the next team to get relegated?
Both the next two
Bournemouth
won.
and
Aston Villa
stole a win.
Yeah, they won.
They didn't steal a win. To be fair,
Bournemouth won fair, and both won
they
well.
had good results. But I mean, they managed to nick a win, or they managed to get a win.
But let's see what happens in the next league round. The next round. So tonight, Man United. Quick scoreline
Prediction.
Yeah.
I think
is it
I went for 3-1 early. I'm going to stick on 3-1. I'm going to name the goal scorers as well. Martial's definitely going to get a goal. Greenwood will probably bag another one again, and then Pogba.
Okay, I'm going to go for a dull 0-0.
Oh yeah, that's like you're talking like a fan there. You just want the 0-0.
No, the reason because Chelsea dropped points, Leicester dropped points, and it has been happening all season round. No one can seem to get something on another.
I'm going to end on this for this Man United match tonight, and this preview is if United don't win tonight, then for me they haven't turned the corner, because all throughout the season when these other guys have slipped up, United, it was then their turn, and then United slipped up again. But if they take advantage, capitalise tonight, then I think United has got Champions League spots.
Well, I'll agree to that.
Yeah. Okay then. So we'll end it there.
Yeah. But
all right. Thanks guys for listening. This was Talk Football. We are going to do more sports commentary,
sports related content. So we'll do things like boxing, Formula 1, tennis, etc. But for now, it's the football that's taking center stage, and while it's at it, we're enjoying it, and we're going to talk more football. So let's see what happens to United, and we'll catch up again in the next one. So
see you next time.
See ya. Bye-bye.